First Take panel's recent debate on whether the Western Conference should fear the Lakers or the Warriors more is a perfect encapsulation of how narratives shift rapidly in the NBA. Stephen A. Smith, Brian Windhorst, and the rest of the crew dissected the resurgence of both teams following the trade deadline, but at its core, the conversation was about something much bigger: the legacy of LeBron James, the rise of Luka Doncic, and the continued dominance of Stephen Curry. LeBron at 40, a level of longevity we've never seen. The segment opens with Stephen A. acknowledging something that has become increasingly undeniable: LeBron James' ability to sustain elite performance for over 2 decades is unprecedented. Windhorst, who has covered LeBron since high school, made a crucial point. The 50,000 combined career points, regular season and playoffs, isn't necessarily about scoring dominance, but longevity. Unlike Michael Jordan, who had peaks of unmatchable brilliance, LeBron's greatness is about sustaining excellence for an unparalleled length of time. No player in NBA history has been a legitimate best player on the court at age 40 in the way LeBron still is. That's the essence of LeBron's GOAT argument. While he may not have reached Jordan's highest individual peaks, such as 6 championships and 6 finals, no one in NBA history has been this dominant for this long. That's an indisputable fact, and it's why every milestone LeBron reaches further cements his case. Lakers versus Warriors. Who's the bigger threat? The heart of the discussion, however, was about which team poses a bigger threat heading into the playoffs: the Lakers, powered by LeBron and Luka, or the Warriors, rejuvenated by the addition of Jimmy Butler. Lakers' case. Windhorst argues that Luka's ability to elevate a team beyond its natural talent level makes the Lakers the more dangerous squad. Luka has already led underdog teams to deep playoff runs, taking Dallas to the 2022 Conference Finals, for instance, and pairing him with LeBron only increases their potential. The Lakers also have a strong defensive identity, something that makes them even more formidable in a 7-game series. Warriors' case. The counterpoint is that the Warriors, now featuring a more balanced roster, could sneak up on teams. The addition of Jimmy Butler has revitalized Golden State's defense, giving them an element they lacked before. Playoff Jimmy is a real thing. Butler has a track record of elevating his game when it matters most. With Stephen Curry still performing at a historic level, the Warriors are arguably just as dangerous as the Lakers, if not more. Stephen A. remains skeptical but concedes that both teams have a legitimate case. Ultimately, he leans toward the Lakers due to their defensive consistency and Luka's potential to take over a series. The Allen-Iverson comparison. One of the more interesting detours in the discussion came when Stephen A. brought up Luka's ability to carry lesser teams and compared it to Allen Iverson's legendary 2001 Finals run. Iverson led a Philadelphia 76ers squad with little offensive firepower outside of himself past strong teams like Toronto, Vince Carter, and Milwaukee, Ray Allen, Sam Cassell. His Game 1 performance against the Shaq-Kobe Lakers in the finals remains one of the most iconic moments in NBA history. Stephen A.'s point? Luka, like Iverson, has the rare ability to single-handedly elevate a team beyond its expected level. That kind of superstar impact is what makes the Lakers a terrifying postseason opponent. The GOAT conversation. Does Curry belong? Toward the end of the segment, the conversation took another turn, this time into whether Stephen Curry belongs in the GOAT debate. Shaquille O'Neal, speaking post-game, argued that Curry's revolutionary impact on the game, along with his 4 championships and MVPs, should place him in the conversation alongside Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe. This is where the panel gets divided. Pro-Curry argument. He changed the way basketball is played. His influence extends beyond just numbers. He reshaped the game by making the deep three-pointer a primary weapon. He has as many rings as LeBron and has directly beaten LeBron 3 times in the finals. Against Curry argument. While his offensive impact is undeniable, Curry doesn't have the defensive resume of other GOAT candidates like Jordan, LeBron, or even Kobe. Those players dominated both ends of the court, whereas Curry has primarily excelled offensively. Stephen A. and the others acknowledge that Curry is undeniably top 10, but whether he belongs in the GOAT conversation is still up for debate. Final takeaways. LeBron's longevity is his greatest argument for being the GOAT. No one has dominated for this long. Luka's presence makes the Lakers the bigger playoff threat, but the Warriors are dangerous with Jimmy Butler's defense and Curry's shooting. Luka's ability to elevate teams is being compared to Allen Iverson's legendary playoff runs. Steph Curry belongs in the all-time greats conversation, but is he truly in the GOAT debate? That remains controversial. This episode of First Take highlights what makes the NBA so captivating. Constant debates about legacy, team dynamics, and the never-ending evolution of greatness. One thing's for sure. The Western Conference playoffs are shaping up to be legendary.